I just probably use this service.
Okay. Money team has no money.
Residents here could see their property taxes hiked by anywhere from 9 to 20% because when everybody sits down at that bankruptcy table, they're going to have to give a little and go ahead and try and raise some money in addition to working out, the numbers with their creditors.
So the question I asked, we have seen this movie before. Boxers traditionally going broke. They start off well, so flamboyant with all this money and all these cars, and they have businesses they invest in. There's something special, at least in their minds they are.
Floyd Mayweather is in trouble as his employees have accused him of not paying their wages, causing protests outside his gym in Hollywood, Los Angeles. Workers say they haven't been paid for weeks, which has caused them financial struggles.
I just probably use this service.
Okay. Money team has no money.
Alright, money team has no money.
The money team.
The protests took place outside the Mayweather boxing
Own employees
and
have
fitness
exposed
gym
him
on
for
Highland
not paying
Avenue,
their wages,
where
sparking
employees raised
protests outside
concerns
his
about
gym.
late payments and bad working conditions. Some workers said they left previous jobs to work at the gym but faced irregular pay. The gym's general manager, Samaria Bolden, shared that the situation has greatly affected her life, and now employees are thinking about taking legal action under California labor laws.
I had to deal with unsurety. I had to deal with conflict with my now wife because of me not figuring out where I'm going to where am I going to get money from to pay my bills? Like, this is insanity, man. Like, we've had members come here and try to offer us we can help you out here, we can give you money, or people gave us Chick-fil-A cards so that we could try to eat food. Like this. Fairness is fair, man. You gotta pay what's due. This is about more than just pay at this point. It's come on.
You're good. Thank you.
How you doing? On my end, they love community activist and a former trainer here at Mayweather Boxing and Fitness in Hollywood. We're out here today because we're spreading awareness around inhumane conditions that are taking place within a working environment.
Floyd Mayweather has always stressed the importance of self-reliance and entrepreneurship. He wants his children to grow the businesses he has built and take them even further. Mayweather's ventures include Mayweather Promotions, the Money Team brand, and real estate investments. He has also shared plans to buy an NBA team and invest in skyscrapers, showing his dedication to growing his business empire.
My job is to help you. I'm with Floyd, getting a check. I get a check from Floyd, but I want to push you. Have your own business while you traveling the world with me, and we laughing, we kicking, and we joking. You got a company where you're making money also. So if something go wrong and you're not with me no more, you don't have nothing bad to say about me because I put you in a position to become an entrepreneur or to become a boss.
Floyd Mayweather, famous for his boxing skills and the nickname Money, is known for his wealth and luxury lifestyle. However, recent events have raised concerns about his financial practices, showing a big difference between his lavish way of living and the growing financial problems he faces.
Imagine working for someone whose whole persona is money, 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 and you don't get paid. Well, that's exactly what it is for employees of Floyd Mayweather. Employees of his Los Angeles gym accused Floyd Mayweather of bankruptcy after failing to pay them. I mean, he's still buying stuff. Portfolio valued at $10 billion, including 18 office buildings spanning. I mean, he can do all this, but he can't pay his employees' salaries. $10 billion portfolio, 18 office buildings spanning 10 million square feet. Like what? Another deal he finalized with a 20 million property in Manhattan. Financial troubles. Despite these high-profile purchases, allegations of unpaid wages at Mayweather's Los Angeles gym have sparked significant backlash. Employees claim that they haven't received paychecks, prompting a public protest outside the facility on Highland Avenue. One protester held a sign accusing Mayweather of modern-day slavery, while another noted that the money team has no money. Even if you work for a different company and if you ain't getting paid, you're scared to show up and say something because you know how businesses do. They silence you and they fire you. The employees alleged violations of California Labor Code 210, which mandates penalties for late wages. First-time violations can include fines between $100 to $200 and unpaid wages beyond the 30 days entitled work to a full day pay for every day delayed. That is crazy. Money team ain't got no money. Apparently it's not the first time too. They had one in Elk Grove and it closed down because the landlord sued for a non-payment of $30,000 in rent. Now the LA gym facing closure, employees are questioning whether Mayweather himself is aware of the financial.
Floyd Mayweather, known for his extravagant lifestyle, recently bought a $30 million 0 cents resort-style mansion, adding to his collection of properties in Beverly Hills, Las Vegas, and Miami. Despite facing financial issues and unpaid debts, Mayweather still enjoys a life of luxury, showing off his wealth through expensive purchases and investments. Despite having major financial responsibilities, like unpaid taxes and debts, Floyd Mayweather has continued to spend lavishly. In October 2024, he bought a $42 million 0 cents portfolio of over 60 buildings in Upper Manhattan, which includes more than 1,000 affordable housing units. Mayweather confirmed that he owns the properties fully without any partners and said the purchase was part of his plan to grow his real estate empire.
Money Mayweather up until recently didn't have any money, so Floyd is the highest earning athlete in his career, making over $1.1 billion. And after making a killing, he ended up retiring in 2017. However, he dug himself into a hole after making super lavish purchases like this LA mansion. It was so bad that he actually owed $22.2 million to the IRS, which made him have to come out of retirement to pay that back. Like and follow for more.
Floyd Mayweather has repeatedly denied claims of tax problems, saying they are part of a biased media story. He insists that he paid $26 million, 0 cents, to the IRS in 2015 and questions the accuracy of reports suggesting otherwise. Mayweather argues that his financial empire is strong and that the media's portrayal of him is misleading.
Especially when it comes to the media in this country. While everyone is counting my money and assuming the worst, these are the facts. Uncle Sam received $26 million from me in 2015. What else could they possibly want? I'm sure I would have been notified much sooner if there were any real discrepancies, right? Bottom line, everybody just wants to be part of the Money May show, including the IRS. That's fine. You can crunch numbers all day, but in the end, my empire is rock solid and intact. Now calculate that. Hashtag TMT, hashtag Floyd Mayweather, hashtag TBE.
Despite having large financial debts, including $33 million, 0 cents owed to boxer Gervonta Davis, and unpaid bills in Dubai, Floyd Mayweather has continued to spend extravagantly.
Damn, Floyd Mayweather, Money Mayweather. What, they got you up under the gun again on $25 million in taxes? Hey, man, you know, stuff about to get real for you, Floyd, man, because you already owe Gervonta Davis $33 million that you ain't paid him. Do anybody find this strange that your boy Floyd is on all the IRS money, on Dubai money, on Gervonta Davis money, but yet we have all this stuff, all that flash that y'all see, but y'all realize, man, he get a lot of that stuff free. Now, guys, I'm not hating because that is my favorite boxer, man. And like I said, I'm born and raised in Las Vegas, and I love his grind. He's a hell of a fighter. But, man, hey, man, let the chips fall where they may, man. Everybody can get it on my channel. I'm just putting out that news, man, like the feds is putting it out there because the feds is all in that, man, business right there, man. How you on all these millions? But, man, stay tuned for that next video.
Floyd Mayweather's love for luxury has had a big impact on his financial situation. Known for his expensive cars, private jets, and lavish properties, he has built up large tax debts, including a $7,200,000 0 cents debt from 2010 and $22,200,000 0 cents from 2015. Despite these debts, Mayweather continues to spend extravagantly, raising concerns about how he manages his money. His actions show a lack of financial responsibility, focusing on luxury while ignoring his growing debts. This has led to criticism, with many pointing out the dangers of living beyond one's means.
Look, man, you know, we both made some real money, but you know, you start burning through You make $2-3 million a year, you burning through $100,000 a month. You ain't really got that much money.
He probably spending way more than that.
No, I'm talking regular dudes. We say we make $3 million, we burning through $100,000 a month. We really don't got no paper like that saved
that's
up.
A fact.
So even if he's making $100 million, if he's burning through $5, $6, $7 million a month, you still got taxes, you still got responsibilities. So I don't know nobody's bag, but you know, me and you, we real. We never count nobody's paper. So
not at all.
I hope he got $10 billion, and I hope he get out of his problem.
That's a fact, because you would figure he should be able to just cash him out, like whatever the tab is. You know, he should be able to wire that.
I think he could do that with no problem. I think he got all the money in the world. I think they may not want it.
Floyd Mayweather is known for bragging about his wealth, with one of his boldest claims being that he makes $3 million 0 cents every month, a figure he says is higher than tech mogul Bill Gates. While many people doubt these claims, they show Mayweather's tendency to make big statements. Financial experts have called these claims unrealistic, pointing out that there's no clear information about where his money comes from.
Floyd Mayweather says he makes $300 million a month, which is $3.6 billion a year. He makes more money than Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, all of those guys. So I say all that to say this. The money that Canelo was looking for, you know, they can easily come up with that money. Floyd Mayweather got it.
Well, listen, let me put it this way to you. If he makes what did he say, 300 million a month?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm 6'4" and 240. And I know I'm 5'8" and a half and 240. So there you go. There's no way. There's that if he makes $3 million a month on his investments, that's a lot. $36 million a year. That's a lot. So I know guys that are worth, $500-600 million, plenty of them, and they don't make $36 million a year, let alone $300 million a month. So there you go.
Oscar De La Hoya, a former world champion boxer, has been vocal about Mayweather's reasons for taking on big fights. De La Hoya says Mayweather came out of his rock crawling, a term he uses to describe Mayweather hiding from the spotlight to fight well-known opponents like Canelo Alvarez and Conor McGregor, but only for the money.
Fight. If he really wants to come out of retirement and crawl under his rock, then call out Canelo once again at 160, okay, 100 pounds, 160 pounds. Call out Canelo and do the rematch, and that's it.
You think he's talking this trash because he wants a rematch? You think he actually wants
Absolutely.
You think he wants a rematch?
Look, another reason why he's crawled out of his rock, he needs money.
You think he needs money?
Absolutely.
He's always flossy.
It's absolutely, he needs money.
You think he's going
Once
broke?
again, come on. Fighters like that always go broke.
He's always spending, so I guess.
Absolutely. Look, he's not fighting anymore, so that big money's not coming in. Look at what happened to Mike Tyson. He made what, $500 million?
Right.
You think you can spend $500 million overnight? Absolutely.
You can't.
I doubt he'll ever step into that ring. Floyd's a big freaking.
He called Canelo the easiest win of his career.
Yeah, because he was 21 years old. Of course. If I fought Ryan Garcia, who's 19 years old, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna beat him easy because of my experience.
So fight him in his prime, he goes down easy.
Easy.
What's your message to Floyd?
Floyd, stay under your rock, dude.
Mayweather's love for luxury is well known, and his $18 million 0 cents Jacob & Company billionaire watch is a clear example of his extravagant tastes. The custom-made watch with 260 carats of emerald-cut diamonds shows his obsession with wealth. Bought in 2018, it's just one of many signs of Mayweather's lavish lifestyle. Despite earning over $700 million 0 cents in his boxing career, Mayweather has faced serious financial issues. Reports have linked him to a $42 million 0 cents scam and his expensive spending habits, like buying a $1 million 0 cents Super Bowl ticket, have drawn criticism.
How much is it?
$1.8 million.
$1.8 million watch.
$1.8 million, dude?
You're the first to see it. That's insane. That 1.8 is high. 18 life. That happy birthday, champ.
That's how we doing.
1 point. That is sick, dude.
But
Wow.
you gotta show him what he say.
Money green.
No,
Hold on. This watch was made specifically for the champ, Floyd Money Mayweather. 101 piece.
One of one. One of one.
Money team.
Can we see it on him?
Yes, sir.
That one of one. $1.8 million.
Even though Mayweather is reportedly dealing with financial problems, including owing a lot in taxes, he still shows off his wealth through various purchases. He has been seen buying new private jets and flaunting his luxurious lifestyle on social media. Some people believe this shows a concerning lack of attention to his financial responsibilities.
Boxing Doctor News. Hey there, money moves enthusiasts. Let's talk about Floyd Mayweather's wild ride in the world of wealth. 1 minute. We're hearing about financial troubles. The next, he's dropping $402 million on Manhattan real estate. But hold up, plot twist. Now his LA gym employees are protesting, claiming they haven't been paid. Is the money team really out of money? Meanwhile, Mayweather's still flexing, snagging a $20 million property in Midtown. What's the real story here? Is he a real estate mogul or facing a cash crunch? And the biggest question, does Floyd even know what's happening at his gym? This financial roller coaster is giving us whiplash. What do you think is really going on with Mayweather's millions? Drop your theories in the comment.
Floyd Mayweather often shares pictures of his private jet on social media, giving fans a glimpse of its luxurious interior. He has shown off the jet's roomy cabin, which has high-end seating that looks more like a fancy lounge than an airplane.
We're about to get on the jet. We're headed to Miami, baby. It's your man Floyd Money Mayweather. It's Air Mayweather. We're on our way to Miami. Come with me. What's up? It's your man Money Mayweather coming to you live. And you know, right now we're on Air Mayweather. You know, we like to call it the jet Air Mayweather because you know, when it's my time, it's money time. Everything we do it over the top, exclusive, big, huge, massive. You know, so you know, as we slowly pull the money out the bag. You know, so right now, you know, with the money team, my man Rick right here, he chilling. He don't say much. So it's not, you know, it's nothing like riding on the Air Mayweather, big boy private jet. And you know, doing what we do best. You know, that's 700,000. That's 700,000. That's 700,000 right there. You know, and with this, we make, you know, this 300,000. That's $1 million. $1 million private jet.
In an effort to secure his financial future, Mayweather has started focusing on investments that bring in income. He made headlines with his statement, "Money doesn't make me, I make money," showing that he views money as a tool to build wealth, not as the goal itself. However, this change in mindset has been overshadowed by his continued focus on earning more money while ignoring his unpaid taxes and debts. While he may be investing in assets like real estate through partnerships with companies such as SL Green, his financial strategies still raise concerns about his long-term financial health.
I don't always talk about different things that I'm doing. You know, what I'm working on right now in New York City, I know you guys, if you guys haven't seen one of my buildings, is One Summit, you know.
Yes.
You know, it's actually it's one of the tallest commercial buildings in the world. So just in New York alone, I got 9 skyscrapers.
Yeah. What's the address of that building?
I don't know that one by heart. So what I'm working on, I want you guys to know this. I got a casino coming to New York City in Times Square.
Wow.
You're part of that, yeah.
Clap it up for that. That's incredible.
That's big.
That's
big.
That's huge.
I just saw that, Caesars.
Yes, I got a casino. SL Green is a company that I've been working with for so many years. And Andrew Mathias, you know, great business guy. This is what he told me one day. We took a walk. We was in New York. We was taking a walk. He said, "You see that building right there?" He said, "Yeah." We said, "We own that. You see this building? We own it." So we was walking and walking. Then he said, "You know, a boxer makes money when he boxing. A football player makes money when he playing football. Basketball player makes money when he playing basketball." He said, "But New York real estate, you make money when you sleep."
Mm-hmm.
So
yes,
that's a bar. That's a big one.
So I said, okay. So I started off something small with him in the beginning.
Boxing promoter Eddie Hearn has shared his thoughts on Mayweather's financial situation, suggesting that despite his immense wealth, Mayweather may actually be broke. Hearn believes that Mayweather's expensive lifestyle, full of costly purchases and displays of wealth, has contributed to his financial struggles. He warns that Mayweather's ongoing pursuit of luxury, along with his growing debts, could eventually lead to his financial downfall.
How about Mayweather?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
not the biggest
I think that Mayweather was unquestionably one of the best ever. But I don't know. I mean, it's difficult to say he's not a true fighter because he fought everybody he could of his era. But he was a different kind of skill set, you know. He was very much hit and don't get hit, which is the art of boxing. I think sometimes when these guys carry on and they do the exhibitions and all that kind of stuff, it just sort of diminishes the legacy a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
And that's what I feel like's happened with Mayweather.
Why do you think he does those things, though? Do you think
For money.
But do you
I don't think he's got the money he says. That's what I think.
I think he still needs the money
I don't
after
think
all
he
these
needs
years.
the money. But you know when you got that lifestyle, right? So when you're spending what he's spending.
It's a lot of expenses.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and stay informed. Stay tuned for more updates, and let's keep our news accurate.